I'm gonna be taking you through the Hatfield split squat, or the Hatfield squat. I find that this is one of the most effective accessories for overloading the quads, and it's really fun because once you get good at it, you can load up a lot of weight. So what do we wanna do to set up and execute this movement effectively? Well, the first thing is that we're making sure the bar is secured on our back in a good position. This bar is gonna sit, right above your traps. You don't want it to be too far down or too far, high up. You're gonna find a comfortable place on your upper back and you're gonna try and keep it there. From there, you're gonna lift the bar out of the rack. You're gonna walk back into position. And then the key here is that you're taking your time because this movement can be really unstable at first until you learn how to do it. So take your time lifting your back foot up. I find that by leaning my chest a little bit forward to get into position makes me feel a bit more comfortable. So lean a bit forward, put that back foot up on the bench. And then now that you're in this position, ready to execute the rep, what should we be looking for? Well, one, I like to have the chest forward a bit because that's allowing me to go into the hole with a more comfortable position. The next thing I'm thinking of is I want my knee to be tracking over my toe. I don't want it to be going outwards or inwards. I want it to be going in the direction of my feet. Another thing that I'm being conscious of is where I'm positioning my hands. You don't want them to be too high up or too low. You want to find that good position for you that you can have stability throughout the entirety of the movement. From here, as I'm executing, I'm also thinking about having a good brace and my breathing. So before I initiate the first rep, I take a good breath, I brace, and then I start to go into the hole and descend. And I want to keep that breath and that brace throughout the entirety of the lift. Now, as I'm executing, I want to think about having a good midfoot pressure, a good balance. If I'm too much on my heel or too much on my toes, I'm not going to have that good balance. I'm not going to be able to be over my midfoot. And as a result, the movement is going to be really unstable. So make sure that that front foot is completely connected to the ground. It's pressed down. You can think about pressing your big toe into the floor. Think about flattening your foot, whatever you need to do. Keep that foot flat and keep your balance throughout the entirety of the movement. Now, if you can do all these things and execute them well, this Hatfield split squat is going to blow up your quads.